What's up, FHS? I'm Jaxson Grimes, and this is BKTV's new segment, Boom or Bust. Here's how it works. I'll present a topic that is boom or bustable, and these guys right next to me, my analyst, will tell me if it is a boom or a bust. For instance, is the possibility of Alexander Ovechkin breaking Wayne Gretzky's goal-scoring record a reality? Here are the numbers, and of course, I think it is a boom. Though he did get placed on IR just today, so that could very much change. But he still has a year left on his contract, so everything is looking very good. And that is how you play boom or bust. Let's welcome everybody on our panel today. The most handsome man on the FHS wrestling team and a friend to all, Mr. Jace Amsden. Next, he's the public address announcer for Black Knight Softball and just an overall chill guy, Jasper LaMonds. And finally, he fishes for bass and sings bass. NASCAR enthusiast Tyler Muscles. And here we go. Boomer bust of this past weekend, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. Jace, we'll start with you.
I think it had booms, but I think it was mostly considered a bust. The boom would be Mike Tyson. He got in there. He's almost 60 years old. Had 8 blood transfusions last month. So, it's just impressive that he got out there and went for 8 rounds and, held up. Bust is definitely – the fight was not good. It was a very bad fight. Netflix really didn't know what they were doing. It kept lagging every time you were trying to watch it. And it just was not a good event. Nothing went according to plan. So, overall, I think it was a bust. I don't think it was a good time.
All right, Jasper, you're next.
I feel like it was not what we all expected, and I feel like Mike Tyson didn't put up as good as a fight as he could, although he did go through a lot this past year, but I think it was a bust overall.
Tyler?
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think it was not a great fight at all. The girl fight before the main event was definitely the best fight of the night. It was fun to watch, unlike the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight. So, I think it's a big bust.
And now we're going on the same topic. This time we're talking about the broadcast and what Netflix did. Is that a boom or a bust? Jasper, we'll start with you.
I think that Netflix was not ready for such a big event and all the buffering and how many stories I've heard of people getting mad over it. And I think that we need to have something that's actually like a streaming service that's actually ready for such a big stream, because this was a big deal over a lot of stuff. I feel it's a big bust.
All right, Tyler?
Yeah, if they're planning on broadcasting NFL games, then they definitely need to step it up. This is another big bust. Not a great week for Netflix.
Jace?
I get how Netflix is trying to get their name out there and stuff, and they're trying to not just do movies and kind of branch out, but they need a lot of stuff to work on, because that was actually terrible from just a multi-million-dollar company, and the fact that they couldn't load a full fight, and it wasn't just a one-person problem. It was a thing that was going on everywhere. So that's definitely a big bust. Netflix needs to fix that. Come on, man. You guys are Netflix. You've been around forever now.
All right, our third topic for the rap guys out there, boom or bust, the new Tyler, the Creator album.
All right. It's not my kind of music. I know a lot of people did like it, but it's just not my taste. It's going to have to be a bust for me.
Jace?
I think it was a big boom. I really enjoyed the album. It was Tyler's most streamed album that he's had so far in his career, so that's definitely a boom for him. He kind of changed the way he did his music a little bit in that album, which I thought was very creative and new. And, there's not very many misses in that album. Not every song's perfect on there. You're going to skip some of the songs in that album, but majority of those songs are really good, and they actually have, thought behind the writing and what that song is about. So I think it was definitely a boom for Tyler in his career.
Jasper?
Definitely agree with Jace here. I think that it was a good album, and it's not getting enough love, in my opinion. I used to listen to Tyler, the Creator, a lot, and I've listened to a few of the songs on there, and it's a good album, what I've heard so far. Definitely think it's a boom.
All right, topic 4. Are the Detroit Lions a real Super Bowl contender this year? Jace, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I think had every right to win the Super Bowl this year. They have a great team. They have a lot of manpower on offense and defense. They have the best record in the NFC right now, and it's not like they've just been playing chumps. They've all been playing really solid teams and teams that put up a good fight, and they're just dogging on them. They've dropped 50 twice this year, so it's quite impressive to see them, turn out this way. And I think, they've always been known as the joke team for years and years, and I think they're just really starting to take that personal. So I think this is the year for him. I think this is going to be a breakout season for him.
Jasper?
I think the number one thing is they've improved a lot, and they're building their offense and defense, and they came out here to show us what they really can do. And I think they have a good chance to win the Super Bowl this year, and I believe in them. Definitely a boom.
Tyler?
You know, I know the Packers lost to him earlier this season, but I think it's going to be a bust for the Lions because I think the Green Bay Packers, baby, they're going to beat them in the playoffs.
And your validity is immediately gone. Now, topic 5 is the grand opening at Chick-fil-A on Thursday, the 21st. Jasper, we'll start with you.
I think I've heard multiple stories about people camping out in the Schnucks parking lot, ready and waiting for the Chick-fil-A grand opening. And I think that Farmington has needed the restaurant is for a while because we don't have one close to us. And I think that it's going to be a very popular place.
Tyler?
Boom.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say boom on this one. It's a big boom, actually, because my grandpa, he loves Chick-fil-A. Like, every time we go anywhere with a Chick-fil-A, that's always his first stop. I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for our town. It's a great addition. Boom.
Jace?
I think it's a big boom. You know, I'm very excited to try it after wrestling season this year. You know, I've been maintaining my weight, so I'm not really going to have an opportunity to try it out for a while. But I think it's a big boom for the community. The only thing that's going to suck is the traffic right there is going to be really bad. Like, say I try to go to Schnucks or the movies or Pasta House or really anywhere on that strip. It's going to be a rough time. It's not going to be fun at all. But I think it's a boom. I like Chick-fil-A. I've always liked it, and now it's not like every time I go to the city, I feel obligated to get Chick-fil-A. Like, I can just get it in Farmington out. But I think the next step they need to do is get rid of Applebee's and put in a Chili's. I think a lot of people would agree on that. I think Chili's is the next thing that needs to be in that town.
Agreed. And now topic 6 might be a bit of a controversial one for FHS, but a boom or a bust for the Knights Bowl. Tyler, we'll start with you.
You know what? Our great lunch ladies make a lot of fantastic things, but this one doesn't hit the spot, I don't think. I think it's a big bust. I know a lot of people do enjoy it. It's not my taste, like the wrap, but no, I can't get behind it.
Jace?
You know, when you actually start to become a man and you actually start to mix food together and actually eat everything like an actual person and not just eat chicken strips and chicken nuggets, it's actually a really good meal. And, you know, I wouldn't consider it the best meal at FHS, but I say it's top 10, you know. And I give a lot of credit to the lunch ladies. You know, they're in there working hard every single day. I think they're the nicest people in this high school, and I think they deserve more credit. I think it's an overall boom. I think it's a big boom. Knights Bowl's great. It's a good thing.
Jasper?
I definitely agree with Jace here. I think that it's good to have the option to pick, and you can, like, say no corn if you want to. But I like mashed potatoes, I like corn, and I like chicken. So I definitely think it's a boom.
And that will do it for this week's edition of Boom or Bust. Got a Boom or Bust topic you'd like to hear us talk about? Just message Black Knight TV on any of our social medias. For Logan Schaupert and Danielle Hagood, I'm Jaxson Grimes saying I hope your day is a boom.